Babe,
What?
what's better, right?
Why is my face so red?
Well, that's because you ate a tomato and now you're becoming a tomato.
Sure. Well, there you have it. Cycling is important.
What's better, right? What's better, Drake
Why
and
is your
Josh?
phone making our faces look really red?
I don't know. I've never met you. I've never been to Thailand. Oh, my penis. What's better, B.I.G.A.L.E.U.s or Drake and Josh?
They're both the same.
What do you mean they're not the same?
They both got Megan in it.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fuck. You've made my face all red. So what's better, Drake and Josh or B.I.G.A.L.E.U.s?
Drake and Josh.
You fucking right it is.
Yeah. Babe, stop.
Stop what? I wasn't doing anything. It's really heavy, babe. It's really heavy. Move it. You gotta move the remote. You gotta move it. It's choking me. Oh, farted. I hope my last words are I farted. Enchiladas. I bought enchiladas and cooked them.
And I was with you.
They look amazing, don't they? It doesn't really matter for the vlog because you can't eat them. But
You burnt them.
yeah, it doesn't matter for the vlog because you can't eat them. But what you can do is wear a sombrero for that authentic feeling.
I don't like enchiladas, do I? Ow!
I like to
That
have my
could've-
phone.
I thought...
We ordered food and I ordered a cow, but I'm so hungry that I
Did
just
you get
I'm
my
gonna
eggs
eat
in
enough.
it, did you?
No, probably not. I don't know. Who cares? I didn't get your eggs in it or whatever. But I've ordered a cow and some chips, so by now I'm gonna eat. Where the hell's that music coming from? What the? What? Huh? Oh, can you say? All right, awesome. I'm gonna call you Armchair. I was the president. My mama's rant. Free all my homies and bulletproof my Chevy doors. Sorry, Dave. Dave being the next door neighbor. Heisenberg. I'm one of those guys, I once I get a song stuck in my head, that's it. That's all you're going to hear. I learn all of the lyrics to about 4 verses, and then I put my head in one of these cupboards, and I go, bam! But it hit the back of my... But you can see how I could behead someone with that, right? What I'm trying to say is if you call 0800 47265, then you end up beheading someone. So none of that makes sense. So at the end of that video, I think I have footage. I heard a noise from upstairs. From where I am now. I think it was just the wind, but in preparation for that, I brought an electric guitar up with me, which to some would be to fend them off, but with me being who I am, I'd probably just do a guitar solo or something, and then they'll be so impressed and then they'll leave. You ever owned a Mac? Fuck. Just gonna take this over there. Fuck! I need to take a break. Go back to work. Right. Fuck! And now for a music interval featuring music.
To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick hit with all disrespect. Let me say I am a sinner. He's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lift up your shirt cause you wonder if a tattoo of affiliation can make it a pleasure to put me through gang fouls. But that don't matter because the matter his racial profile. I heard them chatter, he's probably young, but I know that he's down. Step on his neck, it's hard as your bulletproof vest. He don't mind, he know we never receive. Man down, where you from? Where you from? Cause I was a high school grad, sleeping in the living room, my mama was bad. Reality struck, I seen a white car crash. The light pole, 2 niggas hopped out on foot and dash. My mom said I needed a job,
So I just got done finishing Red vs. Blue 16, season 16. I started watching a couple of weeks ago and I've already got from season 1 to 16, which must mean that the show's fucking good. And it really is, up until they finish the chorus stuff, and then it kind of is alright. I will say that 16 was the worst season that I've ever seen of Red vs. Blue. And I did a really dumb, stupid, idiot thing. What? I had to get Rooster Teeth first to watch season 16, which I was okay with because I'm okay with the company making money because they're cool people. Oh! The only drawback being, apparently when you click on the season, it doesn't start from the first episode, it starts from the last episode, and you have to scroll all the way to the first episode, which seems weird to me, and did result in me watching the last episode first. So I kind of was watching it backwards, which kind of got me thinking. I was still following it, despite the fact that it was going backwards. And I just thought this was kind of some kind of weird, crazy thing that they were doing. The season... There was a bit of sick in there, I think. The season has just been silly. It's just kind of been a silly season of television by all intents and purposes. If you want my honest review of the season, it feels like a fan fiction of the show that people like called Red vs. Blue. It feels like every character was like, oh yeah, that's the dumb one, and that's the one who's always hungry, and that's the kiss-ass one. Well, we'll take those characters, make sure people know what they are, and then put them in a scenario. It's just kind of... It was all way too over the top. It felt like someone just got a bunch of characters that they like and plopped them into a crazy over the top scenario that doesn't make any sense and is full of fan service, which is what you usually get with fanfic. Only difference is no one was banging anybody in the ass. No one was banging anyone in the ass. I mean, there was a giant Gus Cyclops and there was the time travel stuff was over the top. I really had a problem with how big they tried to make the story. And by big I don't mean branching and reaching and stuff like that. I mean they literally had God in the show. And when you spend like 14 or so seasons setting up these characters in this believable scenario where everything kind of fits into everything else, and that's the main strength of the show. The Project Freelancer stuff is some of the best storytelling I've seen in television ever, and for such like a grounded story to come together, and you know the way that there was absurdity in season 1 in that Church was turning into a ghost, but the way that they explained that, you know, a way being that he was an AI unit and he could move from people to people was brilliant. So to undo all of that and say actually there's this big dude and he's got a small dick but he's God, so that's not even, I'm not even making that up, that's what happened. There was a God dude, some other God people, and the God dude has a small dick and he blew up the moon. There's been a lot of fan critique over this season, a lot of backlash, and I'm hoping that with 17 they can sort it out. And I will. That's one of those shows that I will watch every episode that they ever produce of, and I will pay to watch every episode because it's a great show and I want to support it, and I love Rooster Teeth. I love the guys. I love the guys at I farted, by the way, I don't know if you can hear that. I love those guys down at Rooster Teeth, and I think they do a great job, and I'm happy to reward them for everything that they do. I'm going to end this vlog by talking about ending it, which is not what I usually do. Back to my point that I made earlier, this is going to be weird. I may take time off of the vlogs, I don't know. I've still got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do these things. Whether I'm just going to point the camera in my face and talk about stuff like the reviews and stuff like that, whether I'm going to find time to do other things or make it more structured, I'm not sure. But stay tuned if you wanna. Oh yeah, bye. Rick from Rick and Morty, say goodbye. Bye. That was such a coincidence I had to burp then. That was awesome.